Now, if you talk about sporting dreams coming true, then our next guest really has fulfilled his ambitions, as well as keeping a promise he made to his late father.
Yes, great fan of the show. Footballer turned boxer Curtis Woodhouse has won the British light welterweight title at the weekend, then rounded off an incredible night by retiring from the ring.
We are delighted to say that Curtis and that belt are with us in the studio. Now, Curtis, you must still be on cloud nine. What a night.
What a night. Like you said, I mean, I keep checking the belt, see if I've got it, to make sure it actually happened. You know, it just feels like an out-of-body experience, and I'm not one of them that's ever stuck for words, but every time people are saying to me, how do you feel, I find it difficult to sum up just because it's...
Let's have a look at it then. Hold it up to the camera. It's
brilliant,
absolutely beautiful, and a Lonsdale belt, really fantastic.
Yeah.
You never thought you'd get your hands on that, did you?
I didn't know. It was always a dream from the beginning, but sometimes dreams are so far away, and it's always been looked a mile away. I've had so many setbacks. I've been close to walking away so many times, but just winning this kept me going, and like I said, I can't believe I'm here. And
it must have had extra special poignancy for you, because it was something that you promised your late father that you would achieve and you would become a champion.
Yeah, I promised him that I'd do it, and I did. And you're not going to make me cry again on TV. I've cried once this weekend on TV, so I'll try not to do it again.
You're taking the belt to your dad's grave?
Yeah, I took it Sunday morning, and it was something that I've envisioned doing for nearly 6 years now, so it was a proud moment, and it felt like a big weight had come off my shoulders that I'd actually gone and done it.
Let's see how you did it then. I mean, it was a fair smack, wasn't it, that you gave Darren?
Yeah, he gave me a few back as well. But, we had a great fight.
Real tough stuff. I mean, you got it on a split decision in the end, which is really tight. You know, both judges going the other way. And this is what happened at the end. This is spectacular. I mean, you look back on this for the rest of your life and you will say, what a night it was in Hull.
I'll never forget when they said, "and the new." I couldn't believe it. My heart nearly jumped. Look at my face, that says it all.
And win, lose or draw, you always said you would retire. Watching that, were you ever tempted to carry on?
Listen, retiring's, I don't want to stop. I love fighting. I still want to keep going. And it's going to be so hard to walk away from. But I know it's the right thing to do. But it's just so difficult because of the thought of Saturday night still very fresh in my mind. It's going to be so tough to walk away. And
now, of course, you still are manager of Goole.
Yeah.
And, you know, back to the football, I suppose. It's all back turned around again.
Yeah,
full circle.
I'm a little bit all over the place all the time, and my life's got so many twists and turns. But, yeah, we're back training tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and if the lads are late, then you might be in a bit of trouble.
I don't think anybody would ever go up against you. But they were all there, of course, supporting you.
Yeah, they all came down and cheered me on, which was fantastic. And, I mean, the atmosphere in that stadium, I've never experienced anything like it in my life. I've played at Old Trafford in front of 80,000 people, and nothing was like what I experienced Saturday night. Unbelievable.
Curtis, many, many congratulations. Great to see you with that belt.
Thank you.
Lovely for coming in. Thanks very much indeed.
Thanks.
But undoubtedly, the story of the night was a British title for the former Sheffield United midfielder Curtis Woodhouse. He went into his fight against British champion Darren Hamilton saying he would retire, win or lose. To put even more pressure on himself, he'd promised his father on his deathbed that he would win that belt. And he has done just that, and you are proudly wearing that belt. Has it even started to sink in?
Unbelievable. I still have to keep checking the belt to see if it's real and see if it all happened. It just feels like it's the last 48 hours have been a whirlwind.
I have to say, I sat and watched it, and what a gruelling 12 rounds. You were so much the underdog. How on earth did you get yourself through that fight?
I think he was 6-1 on favourite to win the fight in a 2-horse race, so it's pretty big. But I always said if I could get him in a fight and it came down to who wanted it more, then I wouldn't be found wanting, and that's the type of fight it turned into.
Do you think he just wasn't expecting you to fight the way that you fought?
No, I don't think he was. In the whole build-up, he was mocking me for not having no game plan, and like I always say, the best game plan you can have is to convince the other person that you have no game plan. So it worked a treat.
It was so tight, wasn't it? You just couldn't pick a winner.
No, it was a close fight, and it could have gone either way, and I think definitely the home support really dragged me through.
And what was that moment when they did announce your name? What was that like?
I say to everyone, if I could bottle that one moment, you know, and sell it, I'd be a multi-millionaire. But it's the best feeling I've ever had in my life.
And I bet you were thinking about your father, weren't you, when they said that?
I was thinking about him in the last few rounds. I went back to my corner and they told me, listen, this is a 3-round fight. You've got to win 2 of the last 3 rounds. And it just gave me that little bit of motivation to make my promise to my dad become reality.
And you've gone back, you've shown him the belt, haven't you?
Yeah, I showed him the belt. I took it to his grave on Sunday morning, and I felt it was one of the proudest moments of my life.
That must have been a very special moment for you. Is that when it's maybe started to sink in?
Yeah, definitely. I just felt like it's always something that's been in the back of my mind all the time, getting me up in the mornings to do my runs because I'd not fulfilled that promise. So to do it, I felt like a big pressure had come off my shoulders.
I have to say, if somebody told you this was a film script, it would be a perfect film.
People keep saying to me it's like a Rocky movie, but the Rocky movies aren't real. This is real. It actually happened. So it feels surreal.
You've done football, you've done boxing. Are you going to retire? Is that it? Now you've got that belt?
I said I wanted to retire as British champion and go out on a high, and that's what I aim to do. But saying it and doing it, I know it's going to be so difficult to walk away because I don't want to stop. I want to keep going, but I know now's the right time to bow out, and hopefully I can do that.
And what a way to bow out. Many, many congratulations.
Thank you very much.
It was amazing to watch. Many congratulations. Amy.
Thank you. Well done, Curtis.